Hi there, here's the 43-inch 4K Marquee Android TV. The reason this one got my attention is the price. Just $23,999, which is probably one of the cheapest 4K 43-inch Android TVs you can get. So let's check it out. I'll let you know what's good and what's not so that you can decide if you should buy this or not. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles for more tech info. This is your friend Singh. Let's get started. So first, let's have a quick look at the specifications. A53 quad-core CPU, 4K display panel, 1.5 GB RAM with 8 GB internal storage, dual-band Wi-Fi support, Bluetooth 5.0, Android TV 9 OS and 20-watt sound output. Alright, first things first, the display. So it's a VA 4K panel with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels. It has peak brightness of 300 nits and 3000:1 static contrast ratio. The color reproduction is actually quite good. It's not oversaturated but more easy on the eyes. The videos look really crisp and you can see the detail in them. That's the fun of 4K, I guess, especially on a smaller display. The viewing angles are pretty okay. Not the best, but that's expected for every VA panel. But I've seen worse. This one is better than many. It has a 60Hz refresh rate and videos play buttery smooth. This is a YouTube video playing at 4K resolution and it's playing without any lag. The display performs quite good in my experience, very similar to other budget TVs which are at higher price point. The design of the Marquee TV, though being standard, still stands out thanks to the metal unistand. It's a solid silver coated stand that makes the TV look really premium. It's got a rubber padding at the base so it won't scratch your table. The bezels are not thin like we've seen on many other TVs, but not too thick either. The bottom bezel is also reasonably thin with Marquee branding in the center. Marquee made sure you get enough ports, 4 HDMI ports, 3 USB ports, 3.5 headphone jack, Ethernet, AV composite, antenna and audio optical output. It comes with this AV adapter in the box for set-top boxes that have red, yellow and white composite inputs. The placements of these ports might be a little odd. Only one USB, one HDMI and headphone jack are on the side, while all the rest are back on behind. Now, if your TV is table mounted, it's fine. But if it's wall mounted, it would be really hard to reach all the ports at the back. But the good thing is the most often used ports like USB, HDMI and the headphone jack are easily accessible from the side. Now this is a small thing but still worth mentioning. Usually the power cable keeps hanging behind from the TV. Marquee has added a wire holder on the back which ties the extra wire. Keeps it tidy and organized. I think this should be a must on all TVs. Coming to the remote, it's basic. You have Netflix and YouTube shortcut keys, flat D-pad which I personally really liked. It blends in so well with the remote. Overall, the build quality of the remote and TV is really good. Now, when it comes to the internals, 1.5 GB of RAM might seem sufficient on paper and it also does run the OS fairly well, but I think it's a little less. 4K Android Smart TV should have a minimum of 2 GB RAM. Right now, I'm not having any trouble with it, but I can imagine how difficult it would be with multitasking and when you install more apps. We can see how Marquee is actually cutting corners when you sell a TV at lower price. Also 8 GB internal storage with about 4.5 GB usable. Might be less, of course, but still I can live with that, but I can't recommend it. If you don't need too many apps, I guess 1.5 GB of RAM and 8 GB storage should suffice. But you won't be future-proofing your TV for sure. So it's running Android TV 9 OS, standard interface with apps, icons on the top and the content row below. Thankfully, all the popular apps come licensed and pre-installed. Netflix, Prime Videos, YouTube come on board, while Hotstar, Sony Live and many more can be installed from the Play Store. Here's a quick look at a video playing on Netflix. Playing perfectly fine. You can add, remove subtitles. You can also change the audio as well. The app is extremely well optimized and works flawlessly. Similarly, Prime Videos, Hotstar, YouTube all worked without any problem. You can also download some games from the Play Store. The collection is huge, but don't expect an Xbox experience. They're just basic light gaming. Most played smoothly. Some games might need a gamepad, while some can be played with the TV remote. Talking about gamepad, the TV comes with Bluetooth 5.0 support, so you can pair Bluetooth gamepad or Bluetooth headphones very easily. The Sony headphones I tested worked really well, but there was a slight delay, worth mentioning, but mostly negligible. By the way, right now Marq is also offering a free 6-month subscription of Spotify Music if you buy this TV. I'm not saying buy the TV for that, just saying it's an added bonus. I also played a couple of videos on my pen drive and the default media player had no problems running 4K MP4 videos on it. MKV videos did struggle, but if you install VLC player from the Play Store, MKV videos will also play without any hiccup. The TV also comes with dual band Wi-Fi support, so connecting it to any sort of Wi-Fi is not a problem. I don't have a 5 GHz Wi-Fi connection. I've been struggling to get one, but even with the 2.4 GHz connection, I didn't face any problem streaming or downloading anything on this TV. Google Voice Assistant worked fine. Open apps, ask questions, suggestion movies, no problem at all. The Marq TV comes with Chromecast built-in, so you can cast videos from your laptop or phone. You will need a Wi-Fi connection for this to work, but there is no dedicated app for mirroring. However, you can install AirScreen app from the Play Store, which should do some basic mirroring, but again, it's not the smoothest experience like you would get with Miracast. Alright, finally sound. Probably one of the weakest components of this TV. Gets loud, but still sometimes the dialogues aren't audible. You know that feeling when you can't hear the dialogues and you increase the volume and the background music gets loud but you still can't understand a word? Yeah, that's the problem. Highs are good, mids are muffled, and the lows are underwhelming. I mean, it's okay, maybe I'm expecting too much, but I highly recommend you get a soundbar. It will truly enhance your overall viewing experience. So finally, how is it? Well, Marq did a good job with design and display. Yeah, I could nitpick that there's no Dolby Vision, no Dolby Atmos, but overall the viewing experience is really good. 1.5 GB of RAM could be a concern, but again, you get what you're paying for. The sound is okay. The other big plus is Android TV OS with all the apps. It's a TV that you should buy if you're on a tight budget. It has everything you want in a smart TV with some small compromises. For 23,999, this 43-inch 4K TV is worth every penny. However, if you can extend your budget a little, you should definitely check out the Mi TV, View TV or the newly launched Nokia TV with built-in soundbar. And all these TVs even have more RAM. I'll leave the links of all these devices in the description, including the Marq TV. If you want to buy any, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention it down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.